Hey guys, welcome back to the flight and stream on the channel. Today we are flying in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. We are doing a flight down from Munich to Kalamata in Greece. We are flying the registration today, Condor A320. We are flying the Fenix A320 Condor. We are flying the registration Delta Alpha India Charlie. We are at stand number. Seems like stand number. Which is a stand number, man? We are at stand number 115 Alpha 115. So today let me just show the flight and stuff to Kalamata today in Greece. Today we are flying the call sign Condor 6 Alpha Delta. Takeoff weight is 70.9 tons. Zero fuel weight is 62.5 tons. Alternate is Athens. Wind flight level 35, so 35,000 feet. Best elements costing this is 28. Speed of block is 1330 UTC. Number 26 left, VAVO 3 Whiskey departure today, and 2 hours and 31 minutes of block time. 180 passengers are full today. Full loaded, 4.4 tons of cargo. Winds at Munich are from the north, it's 16 degrees, unit is 1004. And Kalamata winds are from the south, 27 degrees, unit is 1015. So this completes the flight plan. So let's get to the compressor, start with preparations, and let's get this aircraft ready for departure. Let's get started with the flight and let's get going. So in the meanwhile, let's load up the DCDUs, and now let's request clearance. – 27 minutes to board the aircraft. Okay. Let's request boarding as well. And let's put in the flight plan. Flight plan is loaded, flight level 35, so today Condor 6 Alpha Delta. Cost index is today 28. And today we are flying today at a cruise level. As before that, let's request check the ATSU AOC.
Passengers boarding starting.
Uh, 62.5/31.4 on the CG, center of gravity. Block fuel is approximately on the board 8.6 tons. 71 tons on the takeoff weight, almost 70.9. And let's request the departure briefings from Munich. Information Julius time 115 Alpha. So okay, 120505.
Okay, Turbo 7 Sierra departure, flight and route, cleared by set flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Hello, Triple 7 Sierra Crown, level 070, squawk 1000, so you have flight level 0.
And a 06 rated, but correct.
Munich Tower, good afternoon, Condor 6 Alpha Delta, stand Alpha 115. Information Juliet on board, QNH is 1004, requesting clearance to Kalamata, please type A320.
Stand by, call you. Lufthansa 2528, contact München, radar on 127.955. Ocean 2 Lima Golf, contact National Runway 123 decimal 905.
Drilling is completed, yes.
123 Ocean 2 Lima Golf, Servus.
AP is on. And AP is...
ready for pushback. Lufthansa on an Pushback, pushback approved, facing south. Pushback approved, facing south, Lufthansa on a pushback. American 568, wind 1, correction, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff, American 568.
Lufthansa 6 Romeo Kilo, land by weight runway 26 right. Land by weight 26 right, 6 Romeo Kilo.
Airport 904, getting taxi.
Delta Airport 904, taxi to entry Sierra 8 via Delta 3, Echo 2.
Taxi to Route 26 via Sierra 8, Delta 3 and Echo 2, Route Airport 904.
Let's in the meanwhile, we expect...
Lufthansa 2, Papa Charlie, ready to copy.
Hello Marsh, welcome to the stream, how are you doing?
Ready to copy to Papa Charlie. Lufthansa 2 Papa Charlie, startup approved, clear to Geneva via Mersey 5 Sierra departure, flight en route, cleared by SID, flight level 70, squawk 1000. Clear to Geneva via the Mersey 5 Sierra departure, and to climb flight level 70 and squawk 1000, Lufthansa 2 Papa Charlie. Lufthansa 2 Papa Charlie, back correct.
Hello Marsh, welcome to the stream. So facing the, we'll push back.
Lufthansa 140, push and start approved, facing south.
Way 26 left and right for departure.
Lufthansa 6 Romeo Kilo, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 26 right, turn left to Romeo Kilo. American 568, contact München radar 123 decimal 905.
München radar 123 decimal 905, American 568.
Aviation 360, Bravo 3. Lufthansa 16 Alpha Yankee, second.
Requesting further taxi, Lufthansa 16 Alpha Yankee, entry November 3.
Lufthansa 16 Alpha Yankee, taxi to stand 247 via Delta 1 Echo 2.
Delta 1 Echo 2, stand 247, Lufthansa 16 Alpha Yankee.
Aviation Tower Service, Lufthansa 5 Uniform Kilo, stand 302 Alpha, request push and start.
15.
Lufthansa 5 Uniform Kilo, push and start approved, facing north. Push proof.
Lion Thai 905, now ready for takeoff.
Lexus
905, taxi to entry Sierra 8 via Delta 3, Echo 2.
Delta 3 Echo 2, sorry, going to Air Force 905. Zero 3560 on the 13.
Sedion 3560, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Take runway 26 left, 3560.
Lufthansa 6 Romeo Kilo, wind contact München radar 123 decimal 905. 123 905, danke dir, tschüss. Close.
Munich Tower, Condor 6 Alpha Delta, stand Alpha 115, requesting Germany To Kalamata, information Juliet on board, type A320.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, stand by, call you. Heute Airbus 904, taxi to holding point runway 26 left via Sierra Bravo 13.
Sierra Bravo 13 to Sierra Bravo Airport 904.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, ready to copy.
Go ahead.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, startup approved, clear to Kalamata via Volvo 3 Sierra departure, flight en route, climb by SID, flight level 70, squawk 2315.
Destination Kalamata, Vavor 3 Whiskey departure, Vavor 3 Sierra departure correction, flight level 70, initial climb and settings squawk 2315, Condor 6 Alpha Delta.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, read back correct. 140, request taxi.
So in the meanwhile, let's do some debriefing out of Munich in the meanwhile. So today we'll be pushing back facing the south on Echo 1, taxi Echo 1, Charlie 5, Sierra 6 entry point, and then taxi Bravo, taxi Sierra to holding point Bravo 13 for departure. Bravo 14 will take full length. After getting airborne from me, we'll just climb straight where they said to Vavo 3 Sierra departure down to Vavo, and so is the flight plan route down to Kalamata. This is the flight plan for the day. And in the meanwhile, let's do a preliminary checks and everything. Since the boarding is also completed, let me just have a look at the boarding. Yeah, some passengers are yet to go, so we'll just wait for the passengers to be loaded in. Initial flight level is 70, APU is on, and boarding is set to be completed. So let's just disconnect the ground power still since it's not required anymore. And any moment we are ready for the push and start. Boarding is completed. Any company messages come in? Not yet. Okay. Okay, 70.9. Any changes of V speeds? Hello Marsh, welcome to the stream. I didn't see your saw your chat but couldn't reply since ATC was in the between. 155 157 flex 55 is set. Down 0.2, down 0.2, and we are good to go. So before start checklist, copy preparation is completed. Bar reference 1004 is set. Vacuum brake system is initialized. Fuel on board is 8640 kgs. It's efficient since we have almost there's 5 kilograms away from the main fuel, so we have pretty much more than the amount required. Then start clearance, then engine B is set. Flex temperature is going to be 55 degrees. The takeoff speeds are V1 155. We are 155, we do 157. Start clearance, we got the clearance. Passenger signs are on. Beacon light is on. Transponder is on. And all those are closed. Checklist is completed. We are good to go.
Behind the traffic, taxi volume from 126 left via Echo 3, Delta 3, Echo 2, Sierra 8, Sierra, and rolling short, Bravo 15, Land 3.
Hold Air Force 904, contact mission radar 127.955.
127.955, or is that 105, operating 904 shop?
Condor 6 Alpha Delta ready for push and start.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, push and start approved, facing south.
Push and start route facing south 6 Alpha Delta.
Hold Air Force 905, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, now 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Careful, 26 left, Taipei Air Force 975.
Lufthansa 5, uniform kilo, ready for taxi, able 20 section after 10.
Copy, Lufthansa 5, uniform kilo, taxi to entry November 4, via Echo 3, Delta 6, Echo 2.
Hello Captain, we are ready for pushback.
Taxi to entry November 4 via Echo 3, Delta 6, Echo 2, Lufthansa 5, uniform kilo.
Launcher check completed, IFAC pin inserted.
Company message has come in. There seems to be no issues. $62.5.
Locking gear.
31.5 on the CG. And okay. Bravo 3 whiskey. We can just take an alternate to Munich if.
Lufthansa 140, line up and wet runway 26 left.
Lining up and waiting on 26 left, Lufthansa 1260.
Just straight to the left.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes are released. Just a second. Okay, all clear.
Release parking brakes.
Wait, sir. Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Had a Air Force 905 L1.
HOTAS 905, contact with radar 127.955.
127.955. So thank you for your service, sir. Bye bye. Had a 905.
Lufthansa 1460, wind 1, correction, wind 01 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
26 left, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 140.
Starting number 2.
Lufthansa 5 Uniform Kilo, taxi to point runway 26 right via November Alpha 13. Correction, November Alpha 12.
Taxi to hold oil 26 right via November and Alpha 12, Lufthansa 5.
Starting number 1.
Uniform Kilo.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes are set.
Lufthansa 1460, contact mission radar
Waiting on your confirmation
127.955.
for good engine start.
Windy radar 127.955, Lufthansa 130, bye bye.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, after start checklist. Ground equipment is getting removed. Anti-ice is checked. Flaps 1 will be set. Actually, flaps 2, right? We are on flaps 2. AP is going to be off. And the TCAS is no. Yellow trim base of trim is set to 0.2.
Lufthansa 9 Papa X-ray, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
26 left, let's take off, Lufthansa 9 Papa X-ray.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta requesting taxi.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, taxi to entry Sierra 6 via Echo 1, Charlie 5.
Taxi to holdings entry Sierra 6 via Echo 1, Charlie 5, Condor 6 Alpha Delta. And cabin doors are armed, GAMS is checked, checklist is completed, ready to go. Build a bit of power on the thrust.
Lufthansa Papa X-ray, contact mention radar 127.955, servus.
127.955, Lufthansa Papa X-ray, bye-bye.
Delta Air Force 906, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Before start takeoff, flight controls full left, full right, up, full down, you
Delta
full
Air Force
left.
906, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 5 Uniform Kilo, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Lufthansa 5 Uniform Kilo, clear for takeoff, 26 right.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, Sierra 6.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, taxi to holding point runway 26 left via Sierra Bravo 13.
Taxi to holding point runway 26 left via Sierra and Bravo 13, Condor 6 Alpha Delta. And before takeoff checklist, flight controls are checked, take care as will be on the ARA. Departure briefing is confirmed, takeoff with FMA is reviewed, and flaps is set, flaps 2, entering runway when we enter the runway yet.
Lufthansa 5 Uniform Kilo, contact mention radar on 123.905.
123.905, Lufthansa 5 Uniform Kilo.
Delta Air Force 906, contact mention radar 127.955. Bye.
Second please, Royal High Air Force 906.
Delta Air Force 906, contact mention radar on 127.955.
127.955, Royal Air Force 906.
On the 6 Alpha Delta, Bravo 13.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Left for takeoff runway 26 left and Condor 6 Alpha Delta, Dankeschön, bye bye.
Lufthansa to Papa Charlie fully ready, expressing started on pushback.
Entering runway, takeoff runway is confirmed, packs are off, takeoff
Lufthansa
runway
to
is...
Papa Charlie, pushback approved, direct back. Push approved, direct back, Lufthansa to Papa Charlie.
Sir, good day. KLM 907 November with you, fully established LS, runway 26 right.
KLM 907 November, München Tower, Airbus, wind is 1, correction, wind 010 degrees, 6 knots, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, Lufthansa, KLM 907 November.
Manual flex 55 SRS runway versus blue, plus set, airspeed's alive. $100 knots.
Guten Tag, Lufthansa 10 and we'll get that back in Frankfurt am Main.
Positive climb, clear up.
Lufthansa 109, Mission Tower, Airbus, startup approved, clear to Frankfurt, give me 1 November departure, flight en route, climb by first flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Clear to Frankfurt, give me 1 Delta
Climb.
departure, flight level is to climb 7000 and squawk 1000, Lufthansa 109.
Hello, Utkarsh, welcome to the stream. Climb
The
thrust.
departure route is give me 1 November.
Give me 1 November departure, apologies, Lufthansa 109.
Lufthansa 109, read correct.
Okay.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, contact mission radar 127.955.
Say again the frequency?
127.955.
127.955 Alpha Delta, bye bye. Flaps up, speed check. हेलो उत्कर्ष जी, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। कैसे हो आप? सब बढ़िया?
Fly heading 340, descent flight level 100.
Heading 340, descending flight level 100, Lufthansa 6 Victor Mike.
Royal Thai Air Force 906 North ATC available, monitor unit, come goodbye.
Munich approach, good day, Condor 6 Alpha Delta, just out of flight level, just out of 4,500 for flight level 70.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, München, radar identified, call you back. Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Romeo, fly heading 120.
I think 120, Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Romeo.
Initial level tilt, setting cross, check.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, climb flight level 150.
Climbing level 150, Condor 6 Alpha Delta.
Lufthansa 6 Victor Mike, descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1004 at 2,000 feet, correction at 1,500 feet per minute, okay.
Descending 6,000 feet with 1,000 feet per minute or greater, and QNH 1004, Lufthansa 6 Victor Mike.
Jungs 27 kilo, turn right, heading 170.
Right heading 170, Jungs 27 kilo.
Lufthansa 266, fly heading 230, clear the left 26 left. Correction 26 right, sorry.
Say again, Lufthansa 266.
Lufthansa 266, fly heading 230, clear the left 26 right.
Flaring 230, cleared ILS 26 right, Lufthansa 266.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, proceed direct VABOR.
Direct VAV or Condor 6 Alpha Delta. Passing 10,000 feet, lights are off, bell signs are off. You landed at Amsterdam 2:30 am Dubai time. That's nice, bro.
Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Romeo, turn left heading 080.
Heading left 080, Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Romeo.
Munich arrival, hello, die Lufthansa 639AD, flight level 380. Lufthansa 639, München arrival identified, information Juliet, expect runway 26 left, cleared the NATSA 26 transition, descent flight level 130. Cleared the NATSA 26 transition, runway 26 left, descending 130, and we'll get Juliet for Lufthansa 639. Unix 27 kilo right heading to 30, clear left 26 right, correction 26
Right
left.
heading 230 and clear for ILS 26 left, Unix 27 kilo.
Yeah, left of course, sorry.
So, like, but Utkarsh
Left heading to 90, cleared ILS 26 left. Left heading 290, cleared ILS 26 left, Lufthansa 6 Victor left.
Utkarsh, you are
27 kilo, turn to the right heading to 90, do it a step, still cleared ILS 26 left.
Utkarsh, you are supposed to land at Frankfurt, right? And not at Amsterdam. आपने बोला कि आप फ्रैंकफर्ट जा रहे हो, ओरलैंडो फ्रैंकफर्ट.
Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Romeo 5000 feet, QNH 004.
Descend 5000 feet, QNH 1004, Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Romeo.
उत्कर्ष जी, आपका जो हार्ड सिस्टम स्पेक्स है ना, वो क्या एग्जैक्टली, इफ़ यू डोंट माइंड मी आस्किंग, सिस्टम स्पेक्स क्या है आपके? Condor 6 Alpha Delta, level of flight level 150. Okay, guys.
Condor 6 Alpha Delta, no further ATC available, monitor Phoenix Condor.
Monitoring Unicom 6 Alpha Delta, bye bye. $35,000 on the cruise. मेरा P3D उत्कर्ष क्या है कि ना, मेरा येस्टरडे में इशू क्या हुआ, व्हेन आई एम अभी जो फॉर एग्जांपल A320 राइट, बट इन द ट्रिपल्स ये ट्रिपल से मेरा सिचुएशन अलग हो गया था. सिम वॉज लोडेड, इट वॉज वर्किंग वेरी वेल. इसका लाइक एक्सटीरियर में भी एंड प्लस इंटीरियर में अच्छे से FPS हो रहा था. ओके, so what exactly situation was, no, when I just went into my Airbus का MCU है, but in Boeing का FMS में you get a company road on top on one of this right select key buttons, right, on this button. So इधर क्लिक करके मैंने किया और my sim froze for a split second and अचानक से FPS drop हुआ, massive drop in FPS, like from 50 FPS range to 6 to 7 FPS maximum. 18 के आसपास था, but it wasn't that enough for me. So like yeah, I have a मेरा ग्राफिक्स कार्ड भी अच्छा खासा है, फिर भी वो लैग हुआ. So then ultimately मेरे को P3D reinstall करना पड़ा, which led to me not able to participate in the event. I mean yeah, participate in the event as well. So yeah, इसके से delay हो गया. And when I loaded in Orlando, it was too late because delivery ground all the frequencies were signing off after the main भीड़ भाड़ went after the CTP. CTP का जैसे crowd पूरा चला गया पूरा after clearing airport. So yeah, ऐसा हो गया सीन मेरा. पता नहीं, मैंने सबसे पूछा P3D में ये FMS का क्या इशू, जैसे लैग हो रहा है कि होना नहीं चाहिए, बट या आई चेक तो नहीं हुआ. अभी चेक वन सेकेंड आफ्टर दिस स्ट्रीम. या मैं एक्चुअली मेरा डिपार्चर वाज 11:48 ना. मैं बाहर से आया वे बिफोर आई अराउंड 2 hours बैक. मेरा माई डिपार्चर वाज सपोज टू बी अराउंड क्लोज टू 5 or something, 5 o'clock इवनिंग या तो 4 o'clock के आसपास था. रिमेंबर दैट द परफेक्ट टाइम 11:48 UTC था, तो अप्रॉक्सीमेटली यू कैन से 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock इन द US टाइम, इन द मॉर्निंग टाइम इन US. तो वैसा तो अप्रॉक्सीमेटली वो टाइम में मेरा डिपार्चर होना था. लेकिन या आई सॉ द अमाउंट ऑफ ट्रैफिक अराउंड 105 ट्रैफिक्स फॉर दैट. मैं सोचा कि लोड करता हूँ मैं लोड इन, तो फिर भी लोड किया, इट वाज वर्किंग. कुछ लैग तो नहीं हुआ, बट या सिंस जैसे ओरलैंडो इट्स लाइक अ लिटिल बिट बिग एयरपोर्ट ना, लाइक नॉट अनलाइक मियामी जिस FPS हैवी. मेरा FPS अच्छा खासा चल रहा था, लाइक 30-50 FPS कुछ था. मेरे 30-45 FPS अच्छा खासा था, विच इज एवरेज इन फ्लाइट सिमिंग, फ्लाइट सिमुलेटर वैसा काइंड ऑफ स्टफ. फिर भी मैं इनफैक्ट आई रिड्यूस द टेक्सचर रेजोल्यूशन एंड द ग्राफिक रेजोल्यूशन एवरीथिंग. ग्राफिक्स थोड़ा कम किया, लाइक ग्राफिक परफॉर्मेंस थोड़ा कम किया मैंने. एंड फिर भी मेरा सिम लैग हुआ, लाइक आई डोंट नो व्हाई. इट वाज द एयरक्राफ्ट विच एवरीथिंग. आई वाज थिंकिंग ऑफ चेंजिंग द एयरक्राफ्ट टू क्वालिटी विंग्स, लाइक इंस्टेड ऑफ, अगर लास्ट मोमेंट पे कुड चेंज द कॉल्सन एज वेल इवन बिफोर द रूट वाज पब्लिश्ड. I could have done it. But yeah, मेरे ने 777 यूज़ किया तो मेरे को भुगतना नहीं पड़ा. But yeah, it shouldn't have been like that. मेरा फर्स्ट ATP होने वाला था लेकिन वो फ्लॉप हो गया. एनीवेज अभी देखते कब आएगा नेक्स्ट ATP. मोस्टली शुड कम इन द मंथ ऑफ अप्रैल. So Utkarsh, did you enjoy the first CTP of your time? Like delays and everything sort of stuff. Just give me a second, guys. Who likes delays? Lol. I have been in delays like means आपने pushback किया. You pushed back to aircraft. आप engines off करके रखे थे on APU power. Lol. Like massive 2 hours delay. वो भी after pushing back your aircraft from the gate. ये कौन सा फ्रैंकफर्ट दुबई का चल रहा है? लंदन सिंगापुर. अच्छा ओके that's gone. So it's far away from the gates. But like, did you even face delays for like takeoff के लिए भी were you in queues and everything? Like आप सीक्वेंस में कौन सा नंबर, सीक्वेंस 5 या 10 पे थे आप? Because this traffic have a sequence in like if you sit on with 35 left and departure, so उसके पीछे कम से कम 5 से 10 एयरक्राफ्ट तो पीछे लाइन में रहते ही है. If it's a cargo, you are going to cross the entire airport from the center, and then go to the eastern side of the airfield, right? And then depart from runway 35 left. Hi VFlex, welcome to the stream. What's up, bro? Hope you're doing great. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Your number 18 for departure. There were 26 aircraft ready for departure. My goodness. Means like sequence. Some of them are even returning to the stands to catch up some space. Like to catch up with the delay and everything. यार मैं मिस कर दिया पूरा ये सिम के चक्कर में, तो पूरा टेक्निकल इश्यूज. कोई बात नहीं. Your number 18 for departure. sequence number 18 यानी कि so you were on to the तो आपका जो स्टैंड था ऑरलैंडो में in the event. So oh, that's cool then. They departed all of you with the 1 minute spacing. That makes sense. It's like you won't get a slot next time now. Why like that? I didn't even get the clearance also that time, no. क्योंकि मैं क्लियरेंस लेने से पहले मेरा सिम का टेक्निकल इशू हो गया था. Even before getting the clearance, during the preparation and stuff, my sim has started lagging everything because main show होने से पहले मेरा टेक्निकल इश्यूज हो गया था. मैंने स्लॉट तो बुक किया था लेकिन मेरा हुआ नहीं. You have been marked as a now show. मैं समझा नहीं क्या बोला आपने. Oh, you mean I guess anybody who books a slot and does not fly. हाय ला गया मैं फिर. वैटसिम में बोल सकते हैं क्या उनको क्या हुआ था करके, ऐसा कुछ ऑप्शन है क्या? यू कुड टेल द वैटसिम गाइस की व्हाट वाज द इशू. ऐसा कुछ पॉसिबिलिटी है क्या जस्ट टू टेल देम? ठीक है, नेक्स्ट टाइम आई विल बी प्रिपेयर्ड मच बेटर देन. Hope so. So now you're flying or अभी आप कैसे चल रहा है बाकी सब आपका? After the event you're taking a break, no? Just log in with a new CRD, they want no. ऐसा ऑप्शन है क्या कुछ change my CID or something in VATSIM, because yeah, it's been 3 years now. Okay, I guess we are leveled off. Already leveled off. VATSIM का न्यू अकाउंट बना के सिटी पे कर लो. I'll see what can I do about it. I'll see about it. If there's any technical issue, I could inform them. Okay, this was the reason. Let's see, VATSIM. I think I will have to face a penalty for the first time for no reason. For just the reason that my sim was acting very weird with me. ठीक है. No, that's messy. But उत्कर्ष जी मुझे पूछना था कि आपने ना ब्रो आपने कैसा like when you when you booked the slot no आपने वो expression of interest किया था क्या? I'll tell you what is that basically. If the VATSIM CDP का event slot is still there, I can just show you how is it. तो इधर है ना अपडेट्स के बाद जो मैं when the new CTP login comes ना इधर expression of interest आता ना आपने वो ऐसा कुछ किया था क्या? क्योंकि I have placed an expression of interest जिसकी वजह से मेरे को भुगतना पड़ा है to wait for my slot to wait for my eligibility of slot to get free. वरना I would have booked the thing also by now. You expressed your interest. बट ऐसा है क्या कि मेरे को सबसे लास्ट मेरे को ऐसा बहुत लेट मिला मेरे को स्लॉट एंड लाइक ऐसा लगा कि मेरे साथ बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिन्होंने एक्सपीरियंस अपना ये इंटरेस्ट एक्सप्रेस किया. ऐसा कि if you don't put your EOI which is expression of interest, then the slot booking will not appear in your dashboard of the VATSIM CTP website. That's true because that was the only slot which was remaining to go. क्योंकि लोगों ने मेजर पायलट्स ने तो क्या लिया उन्होंने नॉर्थ अमेरिकन रूट्स लिया ना. नॉर्थ अमेरिकन से सीधा यूरोप तक तो सबसे बड़ा वाला है. साउथ अमेरिका मुश्किल से 2 या 3 एयरफील्ड से ही निकला लाइक सैन जू एंड देन बोगोता देन एक और है क्या उसका नाम याद नहीं आ रहा है मेरे को. तो इट वाज आई गेस समवेयर इन द साउथ अमेरिका वेयर it was Brasilia, I guess. Brasilia से they had done Brasilia to Casablanca. You will not be able to book a slot until 2 days before CTP if you don't express interest. Oh, that means if you express your interest तभी जाके वो slot you could book once you could book it at least. अब बोगोता तो कासाब्लंका ना. अब ब्राज़ीलिया भी था. ब्राज़ीलिया टू was ब्राज़ीलिया से भी था towards Casablanca. I think so, like that. I saw yesterday in the night. And one of my friend also didn't participate, didn't go in the event because uska scenery का कुछ issue हो गया. And to just overcome that, he asked me to overnight long haul. So I was like, I don't know if I could keep I could keep my PC on the whole day, whole night, but I was like, yeah, personal reasons case I couldn't do it. So yeah, he was like, why at least if you're not able to do CTP, at least do an overnight long haul, overcome हो जाएगा. Oh, that's cool, man. JFK to Boston to fly करो वैसा. Yeah, exactly, bro. All the problems arise on the big day. Like my 777 didn't act weird with me, although it was lagging like damn a lot, like a bullshit or anything. 787 my sim was running very smoothly, everything. ये इवेंट के चक्कर में सिम में क्या खिचड़ी पकती है कुछ पता नहीं है. And if you are aware of musical aviator no उत्कर्ष भाई, तो उसमें ही told कि he had some model matching issue. Suddenly all his aircraft in P3D are appearing like a burst. They fought Bombardier CRJ 700. वो FLA जो भी retired वो जो भी exist नहीं करता ना anymore. It used to be existing in past days like 2016-17 के आसपास. तो उसके बाद उन्होंने डेवलपमेंट बंद कर दिया उसका. अभी AIG मैनेजर पे सब लोग डिपेंडेंट है. मैंने पूरा इंस्टॉल कर दिया था AIG. सब खिचड़ी सब बिग डेबी पे आता है. CTL आया तो उस पर कुछ इशू, CTP आया तो उसमें कुछ इशू वैसा. It's like the sim is telling the sim pilot is that your sim crashed for the first time yesterday. Kab exactly? During the cruise or during the descent or during the landing? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, flight simming में ना the the flight whatever P3D explain 12 or MSFS or any sim tells the sim pilot that you fly how much ever you want, but during the big day when it comes like CTP will irritate you like anything then. तो जब जो खिचड़ी पकता तो पूछो मत. Means you loaded your sim everything and आपका sim crash हुआ when it was a slot time and you had to reload it. तभी जाके थोड़ा आपका slot के ऊपर हो गया तो you were little bit in delayed, right? One of my friend on Discord said कि in the past last cross the pond westbound April 2023 में ना he was flying explain 11 whether he was flying I guess A340 I guess I'm not sure, I don't remember. बेचारे का sim crash हो गया just on the arrival, just when he was just on the final approach, short finals पे. You logged him 1 hour late. Moreover, the flight, the delay made the flight 2 hours late. Hi Rocky. Yeah, for me like when I was flying when I got on all my slots and everything, my route was published and everything, I was thinking of changing my call sign only, that's it. Baki sub was everything alright, and when I just load my sim was working very well, it was working smoothly, no issues. And just when I just loaded my company route now into the, if you see in the Boeing FMC in a 777 or the 737, the right side key you see a company route, right? You insert that and suddenly my sim freeze for like a split second, like and from the 650 fp, no 50 nahi, around 35-50 fps ki beech mein, it was it froze and came down to around 7 or 10 fps per vessel. And it was so irritating for me. I had to I was like restarted my sim also, still it wasn't working. I was like, what is the main issue when I'm inserting the company route? Should I avoid the, should I just do the route request and everything? I just don't understand. Shouldn't happen like that the way it's happening with me. I think it's just due to the like in P3D, like some things are a little bit unaffordable, so I had to take that illegal version, which I don't like to tell at all. The cracks and everything. So I guess it happened due to that. I know, now I'm in upset. Let's see what happens in the next year. Hopefully some new sim comes, or any existing simulator like P3D or P3D or any other simulator that's getting constant developments. No, I didn't use cracked P3D. I am using the original version of P3D version 5. But yeah, my aircraft's a little bit cracked, and the scenery which I got, that was the original scenery. Yeah, because like in the 777 is a little bit expensive, so yeah, I had to do something for that, because I couldn't resist more. If I would have thought of taking because I've not flown the A320, I have not even tried the A330-900 Neo because of the cockpit model, because isn't that it's saying that some developments is going on in that something, so I think it's in work in progress, so I didn't want to use that, even if I've not used it for the meanwhile. Even of Vienna, I have the original scenery as well, the original copy of the scenery. But yeah, I couldn't, it wasn't, I don't know why it was lagging a lot, even though everything was alright. Yeah, Penguin, as I'm using MSFS, man. The true thing is that flying MSFS for me feels a bit boring all the time, I don't know why. For some good reason. Whereas P3D, when I'm flying, no, I'm feeling good. मेरे को थोड़ा बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है P3D MSFS. Like in my previous days, I used to only sim on one simulator, but now I have two, now 3B है, explain 12B. So like flying in both the flying in P3D MSFS, like in mostly P3D, I like little bit much more. MSFS also like, but yeah, MSFS is too complicated to set up and everything. Like the wing views, like you gotta do some stuff and everything. Like in this Fenix, it's a little bit easier. And the 737, you gotta do a little bit. In the other aircraft, you gotta do a little bit of camera config and stuff and everything. And the UI of the sim is very complicated. And Penguin was, are you planning to fly CTP next year? Hoping for the best. Hope so, at least any aircraft, good aircraft comes to either P3D or MSFS. Because Explain 2 is already getting redeveloped. What's a call sim, bro? There's one another Indian guy who's also flying from Munich to San Francisco. So do you know how to change VATSIM cell call sound? In VATS, to be honest, no, Utkarsh bhai, in yes, cell call I can set it in the once you disconnect from VATSIM and connect, now there's a cell call code which you can put in there. But in this thing, yeah, it's flash taskbar for cell call messages there. I have it enabled already. Audio wise is not there. Virgin 46 kilo. Okay, let me just go and have a look. Virgin 46 kilo. Mela. Acha, you're from New York. Let me just give you a hi. Just a second. उत्कर्ष भाई, कैन यू जस्ट एक्सप्लेन कि इन रियल लाइफ सेल कॉल जो है ना वर्सेस इन द सिम, दोनों में डिफरेंस कैसा होता है? लाइक इज देयर एनी लेटरिंग में डिफरेंस होता है? Like if you say like in the sim aircraft, you see the cycle is so called like this, Foxtrot Golf Charlie Romeo, but in real life cell call जो है वो थोड़ा different है क्या? How do you send private message on vPilot? It's like I can type. Just a minute, Penguin, as I tell you. It's like I'm just typing on the chat. .chat. Whatever call sign. Penguinos अभी जो मैंने बोला ना अभी आपको chat पे in the text format, in that way if you communicate now it will be, you can it's like you just need to type on your VATSIM public message पे .chat on the whatever call sign you want to call. It's actually very good actually. When I heard about it, I have to do it. Rookie, are you aware about the phraseology and the terminology, how you to speak on like VATSIM, like getting your delivery, getting your clearance and getting a pushback clearance and taxi takeoff clearance and everything? Are you aware about it? Have you learned about it or studied it? Because in case of someone like who are new to flight simming, they directly log into the VATSIM network, which causes a little bit problems to the controller as well, because when the controller is giving some instructions and the guy who's flying on VATSIM is a bit newbie, he would face problems as well. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Utkarsh bhai, जैसे if you're since you're flying an A380, so A380 का call sign is A380 का cell call different होएगा ना, so like just similar to this, but the thing is that when you're flying oceanic routes and everything, so you have to do a cell call check everything, so ऐसा कुछ आवाज़ आता है क्या, like a beep kind of stuff? Penguinos, when did you even start your flight, mate? सुबह के कितने? सुबह का 10-12 बजे के आसपास हमने स्टार्ट किया क्या? Okay, cool. That I can understand, bro. Because every aircraft, like, yeah, I get the point. Because if in this, like, if you fly in various aircrafts, no, like if you fly in like a 777, 787, or any narrow body, wide body aircraft, सबका cell cal different होएगा. It's not like the same all through, right? Like every airline in every country has a different cell cal code. Like every airplane. Yeah, even VATSIM is very beneficial क्योंकि VATSIM में जैसे you're flying no is just as like the real procedures of flying on VATSIM. So it's very beneficial for one. It's very what do you call how do I say it? It's very useful if you when you listen to this controllers like this YouTube channels, adjustments and everything, and even live ATC. You have an idea ki how they speak and just get yourself familiarized with it. And in VATSIM like मेरे साथ भी कभी कभार when I was first into new VATSIM, no, मैंने क्या किया था मेरा first flight में this was a very funny incident with me. So Bangalore से I was pushing back and the controller approved my push to facing to the east. मैंने face to the west कर दिया मैंने. तो उसके ऐसे कंट्रोलर में था वार्निंग दिया तो मैंने डायरेक्शन चेंज किया immediately. And second thing तो सबसे comedy second thing was hilarious for me. So that was happening Gatwick. So Gatwick पे I was almost on the takeoff. I was just about to take off. Got the just split second from getting takeoff clearance. My professor had called me and तभी जाके I had to wait for at least 2-3 minutes उनसे बात करना पड़ा. Then वापस आके मैंने चेक किया. My goodness, मैं डिपार्ट के जो मेरे को कंट्रोलर ने जो सुपरवाइजर ने मेरे को सुना है ना पूछो मत यार. Yeah, exactly. And if one will be surprised to know, like I'm flying in aviation, there's a big hell lot of community around the world. Like they will help you however it's possible through them also. Like in terms of aircraft learning and everything, terminology and aircraft procedures, they teach you everything. Even real life pilots do flight simming and doing. They teach the procedures and everything how to do it. If you are aware of flight DE1666 or black box and which other black box बोल दिया flight DE1666 V1 simulations then हमने और कौन सा है बहुत सारे ऐसे YouTube चैनल से जो लोग सिखाते हैं यार. even अभी एक there is one if you are aware penguin as a flyweight Maganar if you are aware who is a real life ATR instructor. He has made a good amount of tutorials on how to fly the ATR for MSFS. In MSFS के लिए ATR कैसे fly करता है. Because when the aircraft came, no, don't ask. I was literally grinding my head like anything, and तभी that was the very first aircraft I've seen in the sim. Like ऐसा aircraft भी नहीं है जो जिसके पास at least एक FCOM या तो क्या बोलते हैं FCTM भी नहीं है. लाइक एक FCOM भी नहीं है. लाइक हाउ टू सिस्टम्स कैसे बनाया कैसे एवरीथिंग सिमुलेटेड प्रॉपर्ली एवरीथिंग. या 320 A320 सिम पायलट एंड 737 engine driver is also there who is now upgrading to the A330s. मैं बस सिर्फ नेविग्राफ में मुझे एक ही चीज़ मिसिंग लग रहा है. लाइक व्हेन यू आर फ्लाइंग इन इंडिया एनी स्पेशली इंडिया में वेरी सरप्राइजिंग फॉर मी Only there are some few airports जिसमें intersection departures are noted down in the charts. But like there is airports like in South India like Trivandrum, Cochin और कौन सा बचा है Trivandrum, Cochin, Chennai or any small like middle like Coimbatore any airports if you see south में अपना तमिलनाडु केरला में so वैसा उधर इतना intersection इतना noted down नहीं है. Like in Chennai if you see रनवे 07 का सिर्फ किलो इंटरसेक्शन दिया बाकी को कुछ दिया ही नहीं है ऐसा. If you look below the ramp, yeah, ATC message भी है. Then this is your auto land and yeah, ATC message mostly. या सेल कैल चेक करने के लिए. Oh, like that. Radio management panel. Yeah, I get the point. So yeah, there are ways. Like if you say intercom B and yeah, there is a certain kind of frequencies over here. Like this is GLS, then landing system, and yeah, there's a lot of frequencies.
Split traffic parade 4 1 stand 03 pushback and start up at the
Penguin knows if you're watching the stream, are you on Volanta? उत्कर्ष भाई आपने कभी फिनिक्स ट्राई किया क्या? फिनिक्स A320 या तो FS Labs ट्राई किया? बिकॉज अभी क्या है कि ऐसा बोलने में आ रहा है कि फिनिक्स माइट टेक द प्लेस फॉर FS Labs बिकॉज लाइक फिनिक्स क्या है कि इज कमिंग टू द स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ FS Labs. Like it's like little bit it's close to the edges of FS Labs because FS Labs में you have a lot of features like so like in FS Labs now you see a lot of features like in P3D में ना you can literally see the windshield effects on the wipers like and other kind of turbulent effects. Emotion बहुत अच्छा खासा P3D में. What? You can watch a movie in the cockpit without paying attention to ATC without if you have cell cal. Are you serious? आप मजाक तो नहीं कर रहे? ऐसा कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं क्या? But because I'm not because ऐसा तो but in real life it's not possible like that Utkarsh bhai because like That is like in terms of like when you're flying on oceanic or any routes, there are kinds of, there are a lot of ATCs, no, you have to respond to. Like suppose if you're on a CPDLC, then it will be like that. CPDLC you have linked to, so the workload will be also very less, no. Like in your 380 में ये possible होता है क्या, like you can watch a movie literally in the airplane, in the cockpit? Because it's, as far as I'm aware, कि इसमें in the PFDs and NDs is not, I don't think so it's possible like that, because like yeah, you are basically like this only, like you can edit your switching and stuff. अभी काम क्यों नहीं कर, yeah, this is the one, you can only switch this displays, that's it. Oh, that, like that, yeah, अच्छा. मैं लिटरली आते मूवी का वाला कि अगर शॉक के ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है. Oh, like that, no, that's cool. अच्छा उत्कर्ष जी ऐसे पूछने थे when doing flight training, no, like after completing a flight training, like if an Airbus guy is like in an A320 or something, like just type written on an A320, तो उसको अगर दूसरे एयरक्राफ्ट में ट्रांजिशन करना है तो लाइक उसको टाइप रेटिंग होने के लिए मैक्सिमम कितना टाइम लगता है, लाइक ड्यूरेशन, इज इट लाइक अ मंथ कोर्स और लाइक अ ईयर कोर्स, like but in terms of Airbus, if you're transitioning from a, if you're not Boeing and converting to an Airbus, it's like a 0 to type rated ना वैसा. Lol, I can understand क्योंकि when I was such a when I was like on a long flight though, I literally, I don't know, कहीं पर तो मैंने इंस्टा में देखा है एयरबस में इन द कॉकपिट में when you're like I don't know which airline was it, एयरलाइन का नाम शायद से देखा बट पता नहीं, I don't remember. Man, literally the first officer तो आराम से बैठा था, वो he was like sleep, he was like taking a nap. बाजू में कोई तो कैप्टन है ना, he was playing games just to pass time and also supervising the airplane systems and everything. So when you're flying on like any route and selcal check होता है, तो if you want to reduce the workload and like ATC को ज़्यादा contact नहीं करना, तो just do selcal check. You just tell the selcal to them, they will check the selcal of your aircraft and then वो verify करके they will take your selcal check and selcal हो जाएगा, and then when they want to contact you, they will just pass a selcal and then tell so and so instructions and everything, right? So hence the workload also reduces. So you don't need to listen on the radio RT for a long time. Like in terms of like sleeping patterns जो है ना उत्कर्ष भाई in there is a civil aviation में there is a rule, right? If your flight is about if your flight is more than 3 hours of flight time, there is a possibility you can take a controlled rest of something. I have heard like that. Is it like that the rules? Because in long haul it's different. No, it might be different in because long haul may, like if you're saying a flight of around 9 hours, 10 hours requires at least 3 pilots, right, to distribute the flight crew duty. Because if one is flying, he requires rest to land at the airport, and the other two relief pilots जो है उनको if there are 4 pilots also, ले तो 2 relief है और एक crew rest में ना. Is it like that? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I understood. तो उत्कर्ष जी ऐसा कुछ होता है क्या कभी एयरलाइंस में कि when you're going on a long haul, say around 15 hour flight पकड़ो, like if suppose पकड़ो for let's say Doha to Los Angeles or to San Francisco, which is around 15-16 hours का flight time, तो उसमें आराम से close to 4 pilots are there, right? जिसमें 2 is relief pilots and बाकी के 2 is commanding pilots जो was operating the flight. So when on cruise, so one of them goes for rest and the other one is on the relief. So it's like if 2 pilots are operating the flight, there should be one to monitor the also flight and वैसा kind of stuff. And when one pilot can take a crew rest. Oh, yes, that I get, the 4 pilots for ultra long hauls. I have never seen Emirates rest areas. I have never seen. I have never been in Emirates, to be honest, bro. Never flown in the airplanes actually. मैंने सिर्फ देखा है मैंने YouTube में कि how they are like Emirates का देखा है मैंने. It's really nice, well maintained. It's like even a Qatar Airways के pilot also uploading Emirates for its first class and business class seats, lol. Like if you're paying a whopping amount of like around say 3.5 to 4 lakhs on a business class seat and वो उतना अच्छा service मिल रहा है, it's like worth the money. Because you're paying that much amount, also getting that much of hospitality and services. Because like Emirates is a world class airline, right? World class, number 1 में. I have flown on airplanes. I've never flown on the Emirates. I have flown on airplanes, bro. I have 320 77 में बचपन में बहुत fly किया था. I've done a lot. Like since I'm a Kerala, so मैंने native place Kochi, Mumbai Kochi किया बहुत time मैंने. So like मैंने flown किया on airplanes मैंने बहुत किया. I've done. Like but COVID में मेरा बंद हो गया because like as you know COVID में all the industries were down, right? You understand what I mean, bro? उसके अभी I'm going out of station, no? So where fly in real life होके flying करो. Yeah, oh nice. Like running an airline also is a big task actually, but when you're while running an airline also, it's also the responsibility of the airline also to like also give a good management of to the staff, right, to the pilots, cabin crews and all the things. Like there's it's like it's a big responsibility for the airline as well to handle all the things, like small to small things for the pilots and everything. उत्कर्ष जी फॉर काइंड इन्फॉर्मेशन, मैंने ना इनफैक्ट एयरबस के कॉकपिट में इन रियल लाइफ मैंने जा चुका हूँ मैं 2-3 बार। मैन इज़ टू स्पेशियस, लाइक मैंने बोइंग में गया हूँ मैं रियल लाइफ में। बोइंग का लिटरली दैट टाइम आई वाज लिटरली दैट टाइम नो, मेरे को लिटरली फिट ही नहीं हो रहा था बोइंग के कॉकपिट में, जस्ट दैट नैरो इज द कॉकपिट डोर। You know what OS is used in the A350? What operating system? Windows operating system, because I've seen somewhere कि वो लोग restart through Windows करते हैं। Because like on the big, if I show you on an A350, मैं बोइंग इन द सेंस बोइंग 737 में मैंने बैठा था मैंने। उस टाइम वो स्पाइस जेट था रिमेंबर, तो तभी मैं गया था वो। आई हैड गॉन अराउंड इन 2019, सो दैट टाइम मेरे को चांस मिला कॉकपिट के अंदर जाने का। तभी आई गेस द फर्स्ट ऑफिसर वाज देयर, तो एंड कैप्टन हैड गॉन टू द वॉक अराउंड। सो क्या हुआ, मैं अंदर घुसा, ये इतना 737 का इतना क्रिंजी है। एयरबस का लिटरली मेरे को किसी ने वो AM से धक्का मार दिया मेरे को अंदर सीधा। अरे मैं एयरबस इज टू स्पेशियस एंड इट्स वेरी कंफर्टेबल एक्चुअली। Like if I show you Utkarsh bhai on the A350 का cockpit, किधर एक सेकेंड, हाँ या मैंने A350 का कॉकपिट देखा है एंड मैन इज लाइक एक पायलट तो आराम से उसमें सो भी सकता है यार। इट्स दैट विशु स्पेस लगी स्पेसशिप को उठा के लेके आया क्या एयरबस वाले तो। लाइक इन टर्म्स ऑफ बोइंग ना, बोइंग में क्या है, इफ आई शो यू एक सेकेंड, मैं सर एक सेकेंड किधर गया, एक सेकेंड विजिट द कॉकपिट। ओके तो उत्कर्ष जी अगर मैं बोलता हूँ ना इधर, ये A350 का कॉकपिट है राइट, इसमें ना इफ यू सी literally this is used on the Windows. I've seen on YouTube actually the one of the first officers literally restarting the computer through the Windows operating system. I was hell shocked कि ऐसा होता है क्या A350 में, like इधर A350 में Windows operating system was like कि मेरे को तो ऐसा कभी फील ही नहीं हुआ। and like in it's like it's really spacious, like आराम से one recliner and you can sleep in the cockpit for like around depending how much, like controlled rest. I was hell shocked कि A350 में विंडोज कैसे, क्योंकि like in every in aircraft systems like windows to see windows was like hilarious to for me, क्योंकि I've never seen like that in A350, क्योंकि A350 अभी तो I'm not first time going to in an A320 one neo in real life now. I'm going to see how big is that. It's like 320 में किया, 320 neo बहुत किया है मैंने. And in my previous pre-COVID में I've recorded a couple of videos also while landing, also while taking off, like Mumbai Cochin Mumbai का भी कर किया है. Just a second guys. So like in an A320 neo में मैंने like videos record किया है in my through my phone, and like when I got a new phone तो उसका सब data उड़ गया मेरा तभी, या वैसा. Yeah, I get the point. A320 and 321 neo का जो cockpit is a similar एकदम same to same carbon copy है, but variant is different. No, it's a 321 is a little bit bigger than the 320s. I was like, agar I swear if in an aircraft which is a cruise mode has completed at least 3 hours of flight time and say your system requires a Windows update, जो हालत होएगा ना कॉम्प्यूटर पे पूछो मत, सिर्फ माइक्रोसॉफ्ट को गाली. Yeah, 321s have a little bit of bigger like they have a little bit tail strike also protections, right? They unka like on the tail there is some kind of a mechanism which is fit so that it doesn't gussify doesn't scrape on the ground, right? Otherwise it leads to damage in the aircraft parts, especially the APU side. Not the PFD and ND. I'm talking not talking about the A320s. I'm talking about the 350s. 350 का मैं पूछ रहा हूँ, मैं 350 का बोल रहा हूँ. 350 में से विंडोज सिस्टम है ना उनका, तो उनका वो कंप्यूटर जहाँ पे वो लोग सब सेट करते हैं रूल्स एंड एवरीथिंग, द बिग डिस्प्ले ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड ऑन लेफ्ट हैंड साइड, उस पर अगर विंडोज अपडेट आता तो क्या हालत होगा पूछो. Oh, that's cool. लेकिन उत्कर्ष भाई A380 में भी विंडोज़ अपडेट, A380 में विंडोज़ टाइप सिस्टम है कि जैसे 350 में सिस्टम है वैसा? Does A380 also include that kind of stuff? Yeah, Penguins have a nice landing bro in London. लंदन में लैंडिंग करने का टाइम आ गया क्या आपका? हाँ, you are just close to London. Yeah, just over the Irish airspace. Utkarsh bhai, I've seen that in the difference of one pilot has said one difference between the Boeing 737 cockpit and an Airbus cockpit. Like Boeing, mein literally one has to wear earphones. Like in a 737, one has to wear the noise cancelling headphones because once you remove the headphones, इतना noise है कि you cannot sustain it. But in the Airbus, if you just remove the headset, just sitting idly, is like आराम से बैठे हो वैसा. तो एकदम शांत. Like in the 320 now also I'm flying, there is not a single bit of sound also, एकदम quiet है. स्पेस बड़ा मस्त है. यू कैन कीप स्ट्रेच योर लेग्स एंड एवरीथिंग. ये तो सबसे प्लस पॉइंट है. लेकिन मैंने कॉकपिट में बैठने का चांस नहीं मिला ड्यू टू द DGCA रूल्स. बट मुश्किल से चांस नहीं मिला. बट या आई स्टैंडर्ड इन द कॉकपिट लाइक अराउंड लाइक से मैंने एक टाइम पे फ़ोटो भी लिया था. लॉन्ग टाइम, इट वॉज वेरी लॉन्ग बैक टाइम, लेकिन तभी ब्लर हो गया था. दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम ब्रो, दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. Anyways, we are close to the descent. Just approaching the Greek airspace on the west. Have you experienced any failure in real life? As a passenger, when I'm flying as a passenger in the planes, ऐसा कुछ हुआ तो नहीं है. Currently, I'm not a real life pilot at the moment, so that's why. If you're seeing in the sim versus in the reality is different, so that's why. No, in the sim, you can program the failures and you can practice according to that. In ऐसा like before a sim check and stuff. You have only faced one failure in the A380, which wasn't too critical, and the safety rating of the 380 is very fabulous. Like, could you explain what kind of a failure you had experienced that time, if you are able to answer that, or अगर नहीं है तो it's okay. Because like as a flight simming enthusiast, so that time मैंने what do you call it, in the electrical space over here, basically मेरा जो IDG valve था ना, this became overheated. The Gen 1 became too overheated, and जिसकी वजह से I had to just switch to the APU वैसा, and my Gen 1 became overheated, जिसकी वजह से I couldn't switch to the power couldn't be switched. That's why the IDG integrated drive generator 1 this became overheated, and I had to switch to the APU to make this cool down. I had to literally which one? I had to press this button over here and switch this off and wait for it to cool down. Yeah, literally that took at least half an hour of my time. You had some issues with the auto thrust after takeoff. Oh, get the point. Fortunately, that incident did not become a news. Okay, but yeah, I've heard like in India, especially like some airlines like I think so Indigo or some airlines. I'm not sure about which airline, but one airline had faced a tail strike issue when they had taken off away from some airport, which I don't remember. But yeah, that had become very big news, and the pilots were suspended for after that. They had become suspended to the tail strike because the tail hit the ground very hard, which became a tail strike pro protection के ऊपर गया वो तो.
Nice cover, this is traffic, Mongo Kilo on final, 10 DME.
Alright guys, we're close to the top of descent into Kalamata. So winds at Kalamata at the moment is going to be, let me just check out the winds. So the winds at Kalamata is going to be, winds are variable at 3 knots, so we can expect mostly the 17 right. We can expect no, 35 left on the arrivals. Will we mostly expect, no, this is not the one, runway 35 left is there. Okay, so Tower and Bravo arrival we have to expect, and ILS is going to be, it's a visual approach. So we'll probably expecting the ILS, no, ILS 35 left, where the there's no this okay, it's going to be the runway 17 right. Let me see, let's cross check the arrivals and departures. So mostly we can expect the Respa 1 Golf, but now EPTA 1 Bravo arrivals we're using for visual approach Whiskey 17 right. Okay, so we'll be facing a bit of tailwinds. So let's see what's the how the flight plan is checked and everything. So okay, so this is a little bit complicated, this is a little bit zigzag. Okay, okay, so what I gotta do is Kalamata VOR, okay, so it's a bit I think I gotta do, let me just see. So now ANP is there, so now Kalamata VOR turn on the arrivals into Kalamata. VOR is going to be, let me just check, EPTA 1 Bravo arrivals, Tripolis VOR will be descending towards Kalamata VOR, and then after crossing the Kalamata VOR just coming onto the okay, it's a 180 degree, we just take a turn. -90-degree turn down to the ILS 17 right. Okay, so 17 right and 35 left. So we're mostly expecting 17 right, since it's a bit okay, it's weather conditions are favorable, so yeah, we can expect 17 right for the arrivals. But I think we will commence a descent a bit earlier. So visual approach Kalamata VOR, okay, I got the point how to do it. So we'll be basically descending where the, so IPTA 1 Bravo arrivals will be descending via the star to Kalamata VOR and onto the, after we have to take a turn down to the 80 miles of Kilo Alpha Mike VOR and then down to the 20 DME arc and onto the ILS 17, ILS 317 right, and after landing we shall vacate via Echo Golf Charlie to the stands over here. Arrivals section is completed. Okay, so everything is done. We'll select auto brake low for this. Let me see how long is the runway length. So auto brake medium will select. And onto the ILS will be QNH is 1014 today. 1014. Do I need to set in radials for this? Let's check the radars and everything. Okay, so that requires no radials. So, but yeah, still I'll see what to do. So, you are. Hi Penguin, now you're back. Have you landed into London or still you are there? Okay, so you are just informed for the arrivals. That's great. So, so on to the Kalamata VOR. Radio 338. So radio 338 is going to be radial 306. This is 1000 feet. MSA over here is around 4000. The height of the terrain is around 4200. Nice, bro, nice. But I would still. It's only whiskey arrivals, right? Just check out my QNH and everything. Just check out my visual approach. Okay, so pretty much we'll be expecting the over Kalamata VOR. We have to, after crossing Kilo Alpha Mike. After crossing Kilo Alpha Mike, there's supposed to be a radial. I had to code it out, so it's going to be 306 20 nautical miles. Okay, I got the way. Let me try it if it's working. Below Alpha Mike 306 radial 20 DME arc. 306 radial 20 DME arc. Let me see whether it works. Okay. Okay, placement distance 1 is set. Insert this, and after this we have to select 338 radial. So Kilo Alpha Mike 338 20 DME arc. Okay, this marks 130 nautical miles. This seems a bit good. So an AP will be removed, and of course delta okay undo just a second. Okay, so this is done. After crossing an AP, it's execute. After crossing, any plans for long haul soon? Yeah, I'll see, bro. I'll see according to my things as well. Okay, there comes the, now it is properly sudden. Okay, this sounds a bit complicated. Let me just see how is it. Okay, so now it's properly coded in now. So yeah, so And now it is properly done, so we can now, okay, the descent route seems a bit easier now. So yeah, so I've coded it out. So we'll be descending via the Tau and Bravo arrivals to the ILS 35 correction 217 right. We'll be descending over this 20 DME arc radial 20 DME arc arrival on the 306 radial 20 DME arc and onto the 330 radial arc, and then onto the 17 right approach, visual approach. Since the terrain around is around 4,000, close to 3,000 to 4,000 feet, so our MSA over here would be, MSA is around 6,000 feet, seems like the highest elevation. So the threshold crossing at is 50 feet. Okay, so it's properly done. So we have to be around 6,100 feet, so that makes it around, so that so the MSA would be around the airfield 9,000 is set. So yeah, have to be about 9,000 feet at Kalamata VOR, and then descend where the approach path, visual approach path onto the ILS, onto the, why am I not saying ILS lol, I'm saying this visual approach. Penguinos, yeah, I checked the Horizon Simman of 7879. It's a nice aircraft, but yeah, I didn't like the aircraft for some reason. I mean, the 7879 is a good aircraft. It's very nicely made. The Cura mod and the Horizon Sim is very well made, but yeah, the cockpit details like checklist and stuff is a little incomplete, man. It's not that up to date. And like other kind of little bit systems a little bit needs to be checked out once again. It needs to be updated a bit. The Azobo model especially, because the Horizon and the Cura mod both are based on the Azobo 787 model. So अथर्व अभी आप we descent, we're almost over Liverpool. I think you should start preparing for descent now soon. Yeah. I get the point. But in my, since I have an HOTAS, right? So in the HOTAS you got to trim, like you can trim in that. I've mapped the buttons for the trimming. But if you have a SideTech, sorry, not SideTech. If you're saying like a Thrustmaster ka Boeing yoke, you can easily trim it in that because it's trimmable. It has 2 axes. It has left and right axis for trimming. Check, this is done. Nice. आप Navigraph यूज़ करते हो कि ChartFox यूज़ करते हो फर्स्ट फॉर चार्ट सॉफ्टवेयर? So I think the approach preparations is done. Not yet as usual. So 1014 on the frequency, 1014 on the QNH. Temperature is approximately 25 degrees. And surface winds is variable at 3 knots. So in 560 on the decision height. Start Fox, nice. Cool, brother. So I've pretty much programmed the arrivals into Kalamata. Maybe more following this arc over here and then all the arrivals. Anyways, we're not far from the descent. Just around 5 minutes to descent. Well, Penguinos मैंने ना MSFS में long haul किया है. I think I've done one Oslo Doha. I've done long around a week back. I had done Oslo Doha, and then उसके बाद मैंने I guess I have done which one? I have done around which I don't remember properly, but yeah. Singapore to Perth was a medium haul. You can say 5 hours. It was a little bit long haul for me. 5 hours, 6 hours something. There was 6 hours of flight time. Crossing from Singapore, from Perth to Singapore. It was an event. Okay. Have a nice landing. See ya next time. Thanks for joining. Kalamata traffic, Condor 6 Alpha Delta is just passing flight level 210 for flight level 10,000 feet. Inbound the 20 DME arc for visual approach alias 17 right. Okay, a little bit of spoilers. Set it to speed 330 or more and increase the speed. Already past 10,000 feet. So let's prepare for the arrivals now. Arrival checks. So approach checklists will be set shortly. And runway 17 right. Good. Apply META. Landing weight is estimated to be 66 tons now. So 66.6 tons. Medium and full reverse. Okay, it's almost will be okay. 700 meters of runway, then we'll be leaving out. That's much. Okay. In case of a missed approach, we just climb straight ahead to Kilo Alpha Mike VOR. After passing Kilo Alpha Mike VOR, intercept radial 166 at around 21 miles or radial 166 or 3000 feet, whichever comes earlier. Turn right, max 265 knots, bank angle 115 degrees of bank angle, and then to intercept radial 190. 190 is this one. And then follow to Kilo Alpha Mike and join holding at 9,000 feet. Okay, flaps 1. Speed 2. Let's pull the flaps up to flap clean speed. Around 12 miles we'll start pulling the flaps. Flaps 1. Speed 180 until 10 mile 6 mile funnel. Little bit of spoilers. Okay, so the approach. ACAM status is checked. Normal. Approach staff, visual approach, whiskey 17 right, minimum is checked, 560, and approach phase is active. Delta altitude 4000. We'll climb direct to initial 3400 feet. Flaps 2.
2500.
Get down. Flaps 3. And flaps full. I'll landing check this. Auto brakes medium. Missed up to 3400 feet is set. ACAM memo is no. Blue check this is completed. Autopilot's off.
1000. Hundred above. Minimum. $400. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20.
Ouch.
Retard.
Ouch, that was a hard landing. Final braking. That landing was too harsh. Alright guys, welcome down to Kalamata. Parking brakes are set, APU bleed is on, and lights are on. Put down engines.
The boarding requested. Passengers bus is coming.
Alrighty guys, thank you for joining the stream and flight from Munich to Kalamata. I'll see you in the next stream. Have a nice day and yeah, bye bye. See you next time. Alright.
Passengers, the boarding sign.